begin with breaking news, a bombshell decision from the Supreme Court.
The justices ruled employers can refuse contraception coverage based on religious beliefs. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has more on the controversial ruling.
A stunning defeat for President Obama's health care plan, a huge victory for privately held, family-owned employers who object on religious grounds to paying for birth control like the morning after pill and the intrauterine device, the IUD, which they view as tantamount to abortion. In a split 5-4 decision, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down a mandate of the Affordable Care Act that required companies to include birth control coverage in their employee health plans.
We believe that Americans don't lose their religious freedom when they open a family business.
The case was brought by Barbara Green, the owner of Oklahoma-based Hobby Lobby, a retail chain of craft stores that has more than 15,000 employees in some 600 stores in 41 states. The Greens are evangelical Christians. It was joined by Conestoga Wood Specialty Corp.
Rather than sacrifice our obedience to God, my family, the Green family, and many others have chosen to take a stand to defend life and freedom against government coercion. We didn't choose this fight. Our families would have been happy to just continue providing good jobs and generous health care benefits, but the government forced our hand.
The Obama administration had argued that a victory for companies like Hobby Lobby would force women who work for them to make decisions about birth control based on cost, not what's best for their health. The government contended that if they could afford it, 1/3 of women would change their methods of contraception. The intrauterine device, for example, can cost as much as $1,000.
Are we doing the breaker?
Now, what the ruling means is that the Obama administration will have to find another way to provide free birth control to women who work for privately held or family-owned companies that object to including it in their health plans. The government could simply pay for it, or it could develop a plan to provide some accommodation to the companies involved where a third-party administrator handles birth control coverage. Chris and Diane?